Subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss another update from India Forums.
You know, whatever you do on these reality shows, whatever comes out of your mouth becomes like, yeah, ऐसे क्यों बोल रही है? अरे नहीं, this is general. Ekta Kapoor is that boss lady. Oh, she is from the reality show. He is from the reality show. Not at all. Not at all. The minute you try and take things for yourself, suddenly the woman becomes selfish. Suddenly the woman becomes कि इसको सिर्फ अपनी पड़ी है. She is somebody who just walked off and she is somebody who would just do this.
Divya Agarwal, who recently got the audience applause for her stunning performance in the show Abhay 3, also Cartel interacted with us and we got her talking about the same, being judged for having an opinion and more. So let's hear it all from her. Divya, the love that you've been receiving for Abhay 3 is massive. Tell us how overwhelming it is for you.
Honestly, it's the love and hate relationship I have with the audiences right now. Like, I get to hear that they hate Harleen, and as much as they hate Harleen, they love Divya more. So I think that's an extremist behavior they have learned from my character, going extreme places. And I think the love that I'm receiving right now is somewhere very much predictable from my end, because when I was working on Abhay 3, I was 100% sure it's going to come out well, because the entire set, everybody, we all were very happy. The energies were bouncing off well. The director's coordination with us, my co-actor's coordination, then Kunal Khemu's coordination with us. So I think you just know it when it's a good project.
Tell us what went behind the preparations for your character in Abhay 3.
Honestly, the preps were quite mentally. I was preparing for it more mentally than anything other than, like, probably, actors, they work on their physique, they work on their dialect, they work on their voice modulation. I think this one was total mental game, because there were no limitations on the dark side of the character. The influencer side of the character was like here. It was like just a left hand thing for me, because that's what I am, somewhere an influencer as well. Because of these reality shows. So I think that connect of the crowd and the way the challenges happen, and you guys have seen me doing that on my life since you guys have known me. So I think that one was easy. The other dark side was pretty tough mentally. So I had to think of the worst to worst, for myself, which would look very gory or which would look very scary.
The character was a little heavy, blood and murder. Did it affect you personally or mentally in any way?
Honestly, if you ask me, I am not comfortable with needles and blood, and it just makes me, I hate going to the hospitals. It's a thing for me, I cannot face that. But when I'm on set, I don't know why it's completely different, because, somewhere I start feeling that, okay, this is another person. This is not Divya Agarwal who's on the set. This is another person. And with that attitude, I think it was very easy for me to get into those scenes where there is so much of blood, there's so much of gruesome murder. And Tanuj was giving off that energy too much. He was pretty serious about his role. So yeah, I think it was good. But it was scary as well, yeah.
You and Tanuj were the only new entrants in the series this time. SMA, was there any pressure on matching up with the star cast of the show?
Not at all. Not at all. We were so fearless throughout the show, throughout the shoot, because Abhay 3 being a franchise, the family was already there. We were like just the add-ons, and just because we were new, it looked like we were these two kids who have come into the franchise. And Ken sir and Kunal sir, everybody, like, they actually treated us like, oh, welcome to the family, and you have to go through this and do that. So I think, and obviously the people, they wait for the villains coming up next. Like, they always wait, ke, acha, Abhay 3 mein is baar kaun se villains honge. So that was good for us.
Just like Abhay, you've received amazing love for your performance in Cartel 2. But when the show came out, you were inside the BBOTT house. When you came out, what was your reaction on all the love?
Trust me, in the house also, when we were, planning, ke, acha, aaj kya date hogi, aaj ye date hogi, kya time ho raha hoga. So I think that time on the 20th, I was very happy and excited. But I couldn't tell them, like, hey, listen, my show's releasing, because, whatever you do on these reality shows, whatever comes out of your mouth becomes like, yeah, ऐसे क्यों बोल रही है? अरे नहीं, this is general, okay? This is very true. My show is releasing. I am super excited. I've worked hard for it. So I couldn't express there, but the minute I stepped out of Big Boss and I got in touch with the people on set, I asked them, did you guys see Cartel? तुमने देखा है, किसने देखा है, अच्छा लगा, did you see this, did you see that? And then when I reached home, I asked everybody about Cartel first and then everything else.
Ekta Kapoor too appreciated you for your stint in Cartel. How do you feel about it?
Honestly, Ekta Kapoor is that boss lady who really inspires me in some ways, like the way she's ruling TV, the way she's ruling OTT space, the way she also has a great mark in the films. I think she knows what she's doing, and when you get validation from such a person who knows so much and who has proved time and again, I think it's a great feeling. It feels like she likes strong women, and that's how I like it.
Divya, people have always loved your stint on every reality show you've been a part of. Do you plan on doing any more reality shows in the future?
Okay, that would be Jhalak Dikhla Ja, because that's something now. I don't want any reality shows where I'm, competing my personality with somebody else's, that, I am better, you are better. I don't want to do that. I want a healthy reality show where we are motivating each other, dancing it off, killing it in the rehearsals. I think Jhalak Dikhla Ja would be one show I'll be really interested in.
As a reality show participant, when you take up acting full-fledged, do you think people find it difficult to accept you as an actor?
Honestly, it's a two-way communication, obviously, because it's not gonna be like that. You are a part of a reality show and you keep feeding in that, I want to be an actor, I want to be an actor. And it doesn't even go with the audiences, where audiences say that, oh, she is from the reality show, he is from the reality show, but मुझे वो उसमें हर जगह सेम ही I think it's the proper planning where you get to prove yourself, as you have established yourself as your name. Like, for example, today people know, yes, Divya Agarwal, yes. But when I do acting projects, I make sure that people, live with that character too, love that character too, and see the depth, see the process. And I think as a reality TV girl, I feel that it is very important for you as a reality star to tell people how the process went, because if they just see it on screen, then obviously they are going to think, okay, it's Divya Agarwal, we know it. I think it's a two-way communication which has to be balanced pretty well.
A reality show participant, an actor, and an entrepreneur too. What is that one thing that you enjoy the most?
I think I enjoy acting the most, because acting in itself has so many layers and so much of freedom. Like, I still remember while growing up, people used to ask me, what do you want to become? And my answers used to be different, like a naughty child, every 2 months. Like, I used to be like, doctor banna hai, lawyer banna hai, nahi, journalist banungi. And I actually did journalism, by the way. So that was the only window where I could come in front of the camera interviewing everybody, and I'll be on TV. So, because, yeah, so journalism. Then I have done EXTC, Electronics and Telecommunication Diploma. I've done diploma in dancing. So I was pretty confused with what I have to settle with, my career and what I have to go through. And influencing started, pageantry started, modeling started. I'm like, oh my god, these are too many roles and I enjoy everything. What will give me that freedom? I guess acting. Every time I get a script, oh, is script mein? So there is this girl, Kanika. Kanika is a girl who has come from the small city and has come in the big city to do this, to do that, and living Kanika's life. I think I love people and people's journey, so that makes me an actor.
Divya, you openly take a stand for whatever you believe in, but does being a woman with an opinion come with a cost?
100%. 100%. Because I feel that, when you work according to people's hope, when you work according to, as far as you are keeping everybody happy, nobody will have any complaints. People will be like, you are the perfect ideal for this thing. You're the perfect daughter. You're the perfect sister. You're the perfect girlfriend. Whatever. But the minute you try and take things for yourself, suddenly the woman becomes selfish. Suddenly the woman becomes कि इसको सिर्फ अपनी पड़ी है. She is somebody who just walked off, and she is somebody who would just do this. And in terms of career also, when you pick career options, like you're in a family where you've promised your family that yes, I'll become a doctor, and while becoming a doctor, you suddenly realize this is not my calling. I cannot do this any further. The options are okay, फिर क्या है, ठीक है, रहने दो, शादी कर लो. There are very less options where I've seen people struggling from what they are to what they want to become, and how they want to become. So it's a little difficult for girls, but no problem. As far as girls like me, you guys who all are working into this are representing ourselves, I think a lot of people will get inspired.
As women and as girls, do you think it gets difficult for us to balance personal and professional lives, especially in the entertainment industry?
Honestly, there is, for me, in terms of this is your environment, this is your family, this is because of the team that you work with. You really need to have a like-minded people working with you, like-minded people, in the family, where you make them understand that, listen, this is the thing. If there is a woman who's working, comes home late, you don't expect to cook for her to cook the meal or do something like that. So there is a balance that family and the girl, they need to understand. Even if there is a girl who knows that she'll be late, at least for me, I make sure that if I am not at home, I make sure that I get everything at home delivered. Right. पीछे से अंडे खत्म हो गए वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं होनी चाहिए. I'll make sure that wherever I'm sitting, I'll order eggs at home, and then फिर बाद में जो होना है वो होगा. There has to be a balance.
How do you tackle everyone who has had a problem with you taking a stand for yourself and for having an opinion?
With patience, honestly, with patience, a lot of freaking patience, because there is no point when you are doing something and people poke at you. I have seen people, they get very fury that, oh my god, how can you do this? This is my life, I will do what I want to, blah 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 blah. That's not the way you deal it. You deal it with, okay, I hear you, but I have to do this. I hear you, I know what I'm doing. You take them with patience. You see, then मेरे साथ तो हमेशा ऐसे ही हुआ है. I have taken impulsive decisions. People have not liked me, but then without even explaining, when they understand the meaning of it, when they live the journey with me, when they see the changes, when they see the progress of me as a person, I grow. They feel like, yeah, maybe she was right. Let's do this. So it becomes like, okay, fine. I prove it. That's the patience. Like I see, I foresee it. कि हाँ, अच्छा होगा.
Divya, on this journey of success, what is that one void that you still feel?
That those eyes my father had on me whenever. Like I've seen him in my work. I've seen him looking at my work. And that time it was quite new. That time I was those were the baby steps, and with the baby steps only, he was so happy that I'm progressing. His eyes used to be like all shiny. His chest used to go all the way out. Like, oh my god, so proud. And he used to love how strong I am. He used to love the strength. He used to love how emotionally I used to balance and handle things. And that's never going to change. Yeah.
Tell us what is in store for your fans and viewers in the future.
There is something really amazing coming up. You guys are going to love it. And it's anytime soon in the near future. I hope I could have said what it is, but I can't. It's a good surprise, you guys. And you guys will love that one as well. So let's make some noise for that already.
What is that one message that you'd like to give to everyone who has been pouring in all the love?
Guys, for me, you guys are everything, and then I actually wait for my fans to like any project, and I somewhere look out for validation from you guys also, because you guys are the audiences, you guys know it, and it has always given me immense pleasure the love and support that you guys give me. But I would just request one thing. It's no more a reality show. It's just a person who is being very transparent to the world, and I hope you like this journey, and I hope you get inspired. It's no joke. You get inspired, learn a few things, teach me a few things, because your reactions teach me a lot. So thank you for this relationship.
Hi everybody, this is Divya Agarwal. You guys are watching India Forums. Thank you.
We hope that you guys enjoyed this chat with Divya. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to India Forums for more. Anchal Chaudhary, camera person Babaji, India Forums, Mumbai.